Previously on Luke's Big Brother 17, Jillian and Maddie were left on the block. Emily lied to Cecile and told her that she knew nothing about the plan to backdoor Cecile. The two agreed that James was a massive target who needed to be taken out. The vote went back and forth, with many players feeling that Maddie was a more active player than Jillian. The members of Josh's house from round 1 were pushing to evict Maddie, but Cecile really wanted to protect Maddie, and at the eviction ceremony, Maddie was sent home. At the HOH competition, Dee Dee won first place and claimed HOH while Laura was sent to the spy headquarters.
Give him the work, let him breathe!
Dee Dee gets first place, Laura gets second. Do you want to be HOH or do you want to claim a spot in the spy headquarters?
I'm HOH.
Alright, Dee Dee is HOH. Laura, come with me to the spy headquarters. Everyone else prepare for nominations.
I feel pretty good. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm a little worried about Dee Dee being HOH because I haven't talked much game with her except when she was HOH. But James is my final 2 ally, and he has some kind of deal with her that if we keep her and Cecile safe, she'll keep me and James safe. So hopefully that carries through for this round. That's all I can hope for.
Alright, hello Laura.
Hello.
Welcome to the spy headquarters, that's what it's called. So you are the person who gets the last remaining folder, so you can open it, read it, and talk us through what you're thinking.
Okay. Mission Impossible. This power gives you the ability to add an extra veto competition to the round. This can be played at any ceremony up until the final 6. Okay, so if we play the veto competition once, then we can basically replay it? Is that what it is?
More like an additional one.
An additional veto?
Yes.
So there would be...
There could potentially be up to 4 people up throughout the week.
Oh, okay.
Like if someone is saved with the first veto, and then you play this, and then someone else is saved, then there would have been 2 people saved with the veto.
Wow. Okay. I feel like that's definitely an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt, I would definitely use this to me and my alliance's benefit, for sure.
I didn't pick HOH because I didn't want her to be HOH. I picked HOH to protect myself. Because I know
You wouldn't have been up regardless, yeah, because I can put your nominations
yeah,
whatever you want, but,
yeah.
or not you anyway.
I'm more because I felt like if I would have got the power, I don't know what I would have done.
I did the same thing. I did the same exact thing. Like I think it's safer, and
although I can't play next round.
That's less than great, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I might win again.
Because I trust you, but I'm worried because I don't know what
You can
else.
trust Laura too.
Okay.
Guaranteed, she's 100%.
And I almost said power and not.
Yeah, I mean you could have, but like, I mean, honestly, that might have been better just because it sucked pretty bad being the last round. Like I didn't have, and I still, it might bite me in the ass because like I didn't know what to do. Do you have any idea what you want to do?
No.
Because I mean, I was right there, and now I'm right here, and I'm telling you, it's.
I should have picked the power. I guess my biggest worry is where Josh P came at telling me that, so I want to try and figure out where he got that from.
Is it the bigger one or the smaller one?
The smaller Josh told me that I was going to be on the block if the veto was used.
Oh,
I didn't necessarily believe that.
And there were a lot of people in that room, so I mean, that
I didn't
definitely
believe that to be true
Yeah.
because I didn't think you would do it. But
No one even said
why would he say that?
Maybe he's a liar, I don't know.
You know.
That's, ask him.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Because that's a flat out lie.
That's
It's
why I'm right here.
It was me, was her name Emily, Laura was in here, Noah, and Big Josh. A little Josh wasn't even in here. Because I mean, and they're like, Noah's like, I want Cecile out. And I'm like, no. And he's like, and they all talked and they were like, da 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 da. I'm like, I'm still not doing it. I told Dee Dee I wasn't going to do that. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
And they're like, but no one for a second said your name. Like,
Okay.
then they said, and I was saying Hans, not because it's like Hans, just because like I didn't have any other like of the people I knew, and I hope he doesn't know it. He might know it. And I mean, I told you, I thought I had the votes, but I mean, no one knew it. And it's like fine, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. Like I mean, I hope me and Laura are safe.
Absolutely.
And good luck, man. Good luck.
Absolutely.
Laura.
I'll shake on it.
And if you want to make a Final Four deal with you, and you pick them, I don't care who it is. I'm good with that. Laura's good with it.
And I'm
Cecile Better would be good with it because I'm telling you, she's the number one targeted person in the house for some reason. And I don't know why. I heard 3 people came in and said I want to kick that girl out, and I'm like, no, I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm not opposed to Final Four, but I don't know who the fourth would be because I have to figure out.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't know if it wasn't for Laura either because I don't trust Noah 100%. I trust him
have
pretty
to
well.
figure out where I am. Anyway.
Yeah.
I got the veto spy power.
So what can you do?
So
If the veto's played, you can place the person on the block?
nope, I can add another round of
Good.
competition. So there would be 2
Yeah.
veto winners. So that's my power.
That's
I
good.
can use it up until final 6.
Yeah. I feel like we're good. She ain't gonna put us up.
You don't
And-
think so?
Definitely not.
Who do you think she's going for?
I don't really care.
Do you think that deal between the 4 of us stands
Who?
with her? Between me, you, Dee Dee, and Cecile?
There never was a deal like that.
That's what you told me. You said you
No,
talked to her.
I told her that I made a deal with her to keep Cecile safe, to keep you safe.
Yeah.
That was only like 1 round or something, but I told her I want a Final Four alliance. She just didn't know who the 4th person was going to be.
Okay.
But she said she was good with it otherwise. She hasn't lied to me at all,
Right.
and she has no reason to lie.
It seems like there's 2 sides, and people are starting to want Dee Dee and Cecile out. Like,
Better
they're
her
kinda
than
targeting.
better them than us.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I just don't know which side we should go with. Like, there's more the
Noah,
Josh.
her, Cecile. I'd say that side.
I'm just, you know what, Big Josh, I'll be honest with you, I don't dig him too much. Do you? He's okay. He's kind of...
I don't trust him that much. Little Josh and Nia, I'm pretty sure I have their votes if I need them. Like, I've really been trying to keep them on my side.
Yeah.
I talk to them and no one else is. And if I need them, they're not engaged in the game that much. I mean, I think they're doing okay, but...
All these guys, like Hans, Josh, it's like, they're gonna, when it comes down to it, they're gonna want to vote me out first. They're gonna want to put me up first. I don't want to go with that group of all guys.
What we need to do right now is hopefully there's 2 sides that develop, but we're not seen as the real power behind one of the sides. And then they fight it out, and then we're left standing at the end. That's what I hope happens.
I hope so
But
too. I hope
I
we
feel
can...
pretty good.
I just wanted to put it out there for y'all to know that I did vote Julian, but that's because I knew that Julian was staying and because I promised Maddie and I didn't want to break my word. Just because that's not who I am and I can't do that. So I hope that shows like a little bit of who I am, like I won't break my word to you, but like I wanted to tell y'all because I felt like y'all should know.
What do y'all think Dee Dee's gonna do?
I
think
because
we're safe.
me and Dee Dee like walked into each other and I was like, it was me, Dee Dee, and Lauren. And she was like, she walked up to me and was like, if I win and you get second, she was like, I want the spy and you be HOH. And I said, that's fine. And I said, I'll do it if I win it. And then she was like, which one do you choose? And I was like, if you're gonna pick spy, and she was like, no, HOH. So.
Who, Laura?
No, Dee Dee won, so she had to pick.
I think
Wait,
she didn't trust
Dee Dee
Laura.
said she was gonna pick Spy.
If it was me.
Well, no.
Okay,
no,
yeah,
she
I said,
won't.
I don't think she trusts Laura at all.
No,
I just
yeah.
don't think it's that she doesn't trust her, we just don't know where she's at.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
Which is true, because she hasn't talked.
That means she's
with
probably, I mean, who's she gonna put up? She's probably gonna put up.
No, because she told Laura, all 3 of us walked into her and said, we like looked at each other like we won't get any of us out.
Cool.
So,
That's big, though. She was probably trying to get bases, but I feel like she might want to go for Laura, but now she can't.
she also has power now. and the power is the veto power, so I don't know what that is.
It's probably like
Because I have
picking players for the
Look,
veto.
are you getting an extra veto?
Or maybe
I'm closing with-
like the diamond veto.
I'm closing with Laura. I'll talk to her. I might be able to get it out of her.
Oh yeah.
We don't, but like, don't press, don't make it seem like, because
I'm gonna
Laura
say
is
it.
effectively safe as, there's no reason to like accost her, or,
Yeah.
you know, I feel like, I don't know who we can target.
I think.
Dee Dee's probably gonna put up. She's not gonna put up us yet.
Do you think she's
not
gonna
gonna
put
put us.
Jillian?
No. Jillian, she knows that we have sway over Jillian.
But she could put Jillian as a pawn versus someone like other Josh.
Well, then we have to converse with her about that. But like, if she was gonna put Jillian up against as a pawn against Josh, why don't she just put Josh and Naya?
Yes. Not because he wants you, but because other people do. That's why I picked, I don't know. That's why I picked HOH, because I didn't want it. But if I didn't, it's other people. What am I doing? I don't know. And I knew that, I knew Laura would not have put me, but she would have put me. Oh yeah. That's why I picked it. Oh yeah. Because I know Laura. Because I wanted that power. Josh, that like. I wanted that power. But I knew you'd go up and then what? For sure. 100%. Then we'd have to win the veto, and I don't want to rely on that. Yeah. What is happening? I don't know. Did you ask who? He won't tell me. He won't tell me, but he said a lot. So you gotta win it now. Gotta know. But like, I don't know who to win. Because I don't know who. It doesn't matter. You just have to win and protect your and you'll find out. We'll weed it out. You know. I tried to. I literally worked so hard doing that HOH. So like. I'm telling you, I was picking power. I know, I could tell. I knew that. If it would have been Emily, I would have picked power. Yeah. Because when it was Laura, I know that I couldn't risk it because you'd be going. Yeah, I know. Or we'd be fighting for you, beat up. Yeah. And then the line would be drawn. Yeah. So, okay. Don't stay too long.
Here's what I think.
What do you think?
I think that y'all two, or maybe three, but definitely y'all two, or maybe you two, because I know that you and Dee Dee are good. What y'all need to do is y'all need to go figure out where Dee Dee's at. I'm gonna go try to figure out what Laura's power is through James.
I'll talk to Dee Dee.
Yeah, keep up that relationship with James.
Because let Dee Dee know that that's an angle I'm working.
For sure.
Okay. Because I still think Dee Dee and I are cool. But like, I want you to know, and I want you and Cecile to know that like, I'm good with like this side of the house still. This side of the house is still kind of this side of the house.
Yeah, have we lost anybody?
Also, I just want to say that's why I wanted to say, hey.
Oh, hey, no. That's literally perfect.
I know for a fact that a lot of people want to get me off. Like, I've heard verbatim, a lot of people want to go on Cecile. Like, they totally do that.
Well, Dee, you're fine right now.
I know.
It's probably all them, because we haven't even got this
What
one.
about, and you've been kind of with them.
Here's what I can tell you what I heard. Okay, here's what I heard. The last round, I know that James committed to a deal with Dee Dee to keep you safe for one round.
Yeah.
However, he made it clear that was only one round. Noah was going to go with pulling Jillian off if James was going to put you up. James got 2 cold feet. I said that wasn't a good idea because the deal that he just made with you, if he flipped on that would make
Ella
it
wants
look
me
good.
off too.
But
see, that's the thing then.
because
he told me
they
something different.
aren't there.
But and why would he tell you? I feel like no one was trying to like encourage James to make a big move without stepping on his toes.
I think
so he was like tossing out ideas.
I just think.
Laura wants me off.
It doesn't weigh you off though. That's what I'm saying.
Here's what it's coming down to.
I won 5 years ago. 5 years
Also, it's different people, so it's like that's a whole
You
different
can't,
thing.
exactly.
It's a bunch of stronger and strong-ish players, and then like 3-ish wild cards like Jillian, Maddie, and Naya. They know that they know that a move needs to be made. Noah wants to make it, but he's too afraid because he knows that he might have the support of James and maybe Laura because Laura's close to James, but Noah himself can't garner that much between us because he knows that this is too strong. Also, second,
Dee Dee is gonna like draw a line in the sand. Though?
no, I think she might put Noah. I think it
Honestly,
might.
She told me that I need to win HOH next round.
Okay, but what about Naya and little Josh? What do they think about me?
Okay.
Genuinely think about me.
I don't know.
They don't know what to think.
Naya should be beyond loyal to you. The only reason she's in this game is because of you. You went to bat for her so hard.
I mean, with what just happened, the next people that Dee Dee needs to throw up is going to be one of the 2 people has to be either James or Noah. She's got to draw a line in the sand, and she's got to try to take one.
She doesn't have to though, because that's a big deal.
I mean, it is a big deal. She could try Laura, but Laura did just get the power, so she's virtually nobody's gonna want to attack her.
Plus, they made a little final 3 in the competition.
Who did?
Thing. Like you didn't see them walk up to each other and go.
Who was we?
The Dee, Emily, and Laura, the final 3 in the competition. Like they walked up before they competed and were like, they did that thing that you do where you're like, I'm not gonna go for you. Okay, cool.
Okay, well, I say honestly put up what I would do if I was HOH. I would put up James at the same time.
That's, I mean,
And then no would be doing.
It's a huge.
No. Get some water.
Do I even talk to James? Just to play with it?
I would talk to
You don't talk to James. Let me talk to
But
James.
Noah's been lying to me the whole time.
But that's the thing. Like he told James one thing, but he told Emily another. So why would he do? I feel like.
And they were gonna do one whole thing, putting you up. They even talked about putting you up for a second. I dissuaded them from putting you up, and then he already didn't. I didn't worry about dissuading them about you because I knew he had to do with Dee Dee.
Yeah.
They like James. James is a good like mastermind of that. The problem is that Laura and Noah aren't confident enough to make a move and do that. If he was confident enough, he would have taken Jillian off, and James would have had to put up Hans or Dee Dee, which would have been a big move, but he didn't. Beside the point, because
that would've been crazy.
Yeah, which if there was
She would have stayed. She had the votes.
maybe,
Yeah,
she did. She definitely did on our side.
Guess who was right? So James and Laura definitely want me gone, and Noah apparently has been kind of like playing with the idea of getting me out. Luckily Dee Dee won HOH, but she said, Cecile, they're really trying to get you off, and that you need to win HOH next round. So that's cute. Because the last time I played I won, which is my fault for telling people, and I shouldn't have done that. And I see that now. But I thought maybe it would make people like trust me, but then once it got to a point where everyone was like, okay, she's a threat because she won, which I won like literally 4 or 5 years ago. So like, I've had quite a hiatus. And also I was like 3 years old with a lot of different people in the game. This game is very different. And luckily I have Miss Dee Dee foolproof. Like I know I'm not going up, but I know that I have a lot of enemies.
We're actually playing. I didn't get out like. We're actually playing.
You pulled it back, and I'm so happy because you were so dangerous. You were like, you almost like fucked yourself entirely.
I think we did it just perfectly. You and Cecile gave me very good counsel, and we pulled it back, and we've had Dee Dee in our pocket for a while.
I thought that might be a huge regret, but I think that was a move.
It worked. It worked. I was worried about it because I didn't want to like make a huge move.
Tyler would be doing a big haul for us right now. Dee Dee's on 2 HOHs. She's good. So we just gotta make sure if Dee Dee's gonna come for one of us, we gotta let each other know.
Yeah.
Like if she wants to backdoor me, I'm okay with that. I feel like I
It's
have the numbers to
Look,
stay.
well, you know my power. So look, basically, you need the numbers -2. Oh my god!
Big Brother's a great game. Tell your friends.
I kind of don't know what's going on. That's why I picked HOH and not Power, because I wanted Power, I didn't want HOH. But I felt like I didn't know exactly what was going on last round, so that's why I picked HOH.
Yeah. I feel like everything is kind of up in the air right now. Like, everyone's playing it safe. So you don't really know who to, like, pick out.
Would you tell me if you heard anyone say my name?
Yeah. But I haven't.
Okay.
I only heard your name in the first round when we were, like, shocked that you could have possibly gotten it.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't trust the tall Josh. I don't trust him. I don't know why I just don't.
Well, I just see him talking to a lot of different people. Which I'm talking to a lot of people.
I talk to a lot of different people too, but I just don't trust him. I don't know. It's not that I don't trust him. He's not convinced easily, I guess.
He has been with the HOH every time. You know what I mean? Like, so that worries me. And he might be very trustworthy. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. I was nervous because you mentioned to me in the diary room about my name and maybe if there was a veto, it might be me. Is that because you just get the feel, or did someone say something?
Right.
Or?
Yeah, I think I miscommunicated that. Because I don't know if you like heard me whenever we were leaving, and I was like, "There's not for sure that there is."
Okay.
I was like, because it could be me. I really didn't know, but I was like, just to make sure. That's why I was like, go talk to Noah, just to cover your grounds.
Okay.
As far as like I know you probably don't know who you're.
I don't
right,
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, I wanted the power, but I felt like I needed to protect myself in case.
Right. Yeah. I didn't mean to psych you out at all. Like, that's not what that
It's
was.
okay.
Yeah. But for where we are, like right now, I honestly don't see anything like with you
Okay.
going on.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. What's your name? Cecile. She was telling me how like she's concerned because a lot of people keep saying her name, so I think she's like going around talking like.
No, I hear her name a lot, and I hear Hansley.
See, I heard Cecile once. I can't remember from who though, but I was like, I like Cecile. I don't think she's genuine, you know.
Yeah.
But she's concerned under that.
I should have taken the power. It's okay.
So yeah, no, I talked to her and she was just like she still doesn't know, like she was unsure of what she was gonna do. I think she was just worried about herself, and that's why she got HOH.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, not from Laura, but I think in general, I think people are going for potentially, but it's not us.
Yeah, she would have been safe if I had won HOH. She would have been safe in my book.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with like Big Josh and his crew. Maybe I don't know. I'm not saying they're doing anything like against her, but I don't know what they're doing.
Right. So is it
Patrick and them?
Is it Big Josh, Hans,
Patrick? Maybe, I don't know.
And
that's what it looks like.
Is what's her name?
It starts with an E, right?
Emily.
Could be Emily. I don't know.
No, I'm thinking of
the girl that nearly got kicked out, Jillian.
Yeah.
Jillian's kind of a free agent.
Good luck. Probably. If
You think that's
probably so. Big Josh was the one that wanted to save her the worst.
Gotcha.
Like he was the driving force between saving her.
So saving who?
Jillian.
Because we really didn't care.
Oh, so maybe they're
not that. Yeah.
So he probably was doing that because of motive. The motive was behind that.
Possibly.
Sure.
And where's Naya's head at? I know you've been talking to her a lot.
Yeah. So Naya, she's still block, like face, not really like.
I hope that I've got her on my side. I hope so.
No, yeah, you actually have.
Okay, good.
Because
like her and you, that's something I hope so.
Because whenever me and I can't remember who we were talking to, but then someone had said your name about can't remember God knows what, but it wasn't anything negative because I would have came to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because so far I haven't heard anything about
the only thing I heard about you was that you said that you were that if the veto was used, Dee was going to go up. I'm sure she mentioned it to you.
Yeah,
that was absolutely untrue. Like, that was not my intent at all.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
who told you that?
No, so it was actually miscommunicated, and me and Dee like squashed it.
I wanted to talk to Laura and James. I'll just for a second. Don't worry, like.
No, I understand.
Don't worry, you're good. But whenever y'all three are done, if I could just talk to you two. Okay. So, I want to swap a little bit of knowledge for knowledge because I have some good plans. So, Dee won HOH, you won the power. Very good. What I've just talked with my little group about.
Who was that?
Patrick and Emily and Cecile was there too.
Okay.
I convinced them that the best thing to do right now is to talk to Dee about putting up 2 insignificants. Which that means maybe Josh. But
Little Josh? Well, who were they looking at putting up?
Well, they were thinking about Noah, which I'm not ready for Noah to go up. Maybe y'all are.
I don't want Noah up. Yeah.
But there's no reason that Noah needs to go up yet. So I convinced him to steer away from Noah and think about like Naya. I don't think she'll go for Jillian, so she'll probably go for Josh. But
it's hard to put the same person up twice. Like you feel bad doing it.
Yeah. So it might have to be Josh. I was curious if you'd tell me like anything about your power, because my power is about to become in handy, and I'm willing to share.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'd like to know what it is.
Okay.
Okay, so my power is I can add a round to the veto competition. So if there's one veto that's played in one, I can then add another round, and there would be a second veto and a second person saved.
So there'd be a second.
So you have the POV, and let's say the 2 nominees don't win and they keep the same. Then before eviction, you can play that, and there'll be another one right then.
Oh, so they play like another power. So
2 vetoes back to back.
Okay.
I do not want that.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Then someone might be like, "Oh, well, Laura, we got to get her up there now because she's got this power." Like, I don't want that.
Okay.
So that's not. I mean, we're not spreading. Whatever yours is, use
whatever
that.
Yours is, it stays in this room.
Okay. So mine is, and here's why it only really works in later rounds. It's a tiebreaker.
So you get to break the tie, not the.
Yeah. Well, I think I can pick someone to break the tie.
So you would say like Laura breaks the tie instead of the head of household?
Yeah. That's like how it worked. But
That's a really specific situation.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not-
I'm gonna tell you,
and you see why.
and I wouldn't even use it if it's a tie if you don't care.
Exactly.
Don't-
That's why I didn't want to tell it to everybody because it's such a specific situation.
Just like be careful who you're saying things to.
Okay.
Because Big Josh was saying that because it seems like he was trying to get me out.
She said me. He said me.
She knows, and then she was like, I was like, I know it's not going for you. Like he's not. Like she was like, that's what I thought. But like I'm getting confused how he said it. And I was like, I think that we just wanted James to make a bigger move than he was going. So he was throwing ideas out there.
Yeah.
And your name just came about. So like
I'm gonna tell you my thing, but yeah, okay. Yeah.
No, but I just like
You can't. I understand.
be careful.
Yeah. Okay, so listen. So I was just told that Big Josh telling people I was going for Cecile. Yeah. I was just told, someone said, be careful because Big Josh is telling people that you wanted to go for Cecile. Me, that I wanted to go for Cecile. But in my head, I'm sitting here thinking, then why wouldn't I use the RV? Or why would I tell Cecile what I was going to do? And so what I want to tell you about when I was in here was I walked into the room and Big Josh and James were in here. And I sat down and James goes, okay, use it. I'm putting up Hans. I was like, why? That doesn't make sense. And Big Josh, this was what pissed me off, is in here screaming, no, go for Cecile, go for Cecile, go for Cecile. And I was like, I'm not using it. And so
And see, I think that if I would have taken the power, I think Josh could have got Laura, which is James.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, to put Cecile up. So I felt like I needed to try to save her.
Alright, but I want to talk to Cecile because that's being said. That doesn't make sense to me.
Ever said that to me?
Then why?
Cecile, James is the only person who ever told me Cecile. And not
He's catching me out. Him and Josh are catching me out.
And James, and I told James that I felt I was Cecile because without Cecile, I would have been going the first round.
And then James tells me, the other Josh, is telling people that you told Dee Dee that, so I'm acting like I'm James. James said I heard that you told Dee Dee that I was going to put her up. And I'm sitting here thinking, Josh B had just told Dee Dee that. So why is he telling people that I told you?
That's weird.
That's what I'm saying. So because people are getting scared now and starting to say shit, I'm just like, I haven't said a word.
I have not said a word about you or anything more about it.
Because I think we're still good. Me, you, and Cecile. I feel like we're solid. Okay.
That's why I'm HOH right now.
Yeah.
Because if not, they would absolutely
Take it from
her up or backdoor.
Yeah.
And I felt like I couldn't risk that.
That's why I don't even care about the judge. I want to win every single power veto I can so there can't be no backdoor. James kept saying, I want to go Hans, I want to go Hans, I want to go Hans. And the person that told you that I said your name was screaming, it's big time Cecile, it's big time Cecile, it's big time Cecile. Josh was He wanted James to take whoever I used it off on, put you up. James didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it.
Do you see how hard it is for me to trust either of you because y'all are both looking at me and hasn't lied to me?
And I understand that. But then I also just went to talk to Dee Dee and I was like, why is he saying this? And I was like, if I was going to do that, first of all, why would I come and talk to you here and then not use it?
Yeah.
Like if I'm going to say your name, I'm going to do it.
He was saying that you were like, you got cold feet or something like that.
I got cool feet?
Yeah, and that's why you didn't do it.
No, I did not say your name. First of all, one, because me and Dee Dee, I feel like are really tired. I told Dee Dee that. Like, you and Dee Dee are the first two people I trust.
Yeah.
Josh trusts the whole house. And second, if I went for you, I'd be the next one up. Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
What is she thinking about doing?
She told me she had no idea.
Honestly, I think she should make a bold move.
Well, that's what I said. So we can either keep teetering the line, or we can draw the freaking line.
Put up James and Josh.
That's what I said. So we can draw the line, or we can keep teetering.
I think it's time. No, he wants to put, he was literally saying in there, because whenever he told me that, he was like, I think we need to put Noah up. But he's not on James' side either, because he said put up Noah James.
He's on nobody's side.
I know, I've said since the beginning he's a politician. Genuinely. Like, that's the first thing I said whenever he first talked to us. When we separated our groups, I said, wow, you're such a politician.
You gotta be smart enough to realize, like, eventually, if you talk to everybody and say this different things to everybody, they're gonna come together and talk.
Together. Laura does not like me or trust me. She told me that.
James and Ella?
Yeah.
I just talked to Dee and I told her, me, you, I trust Emily. She said she trusts
I trust Emily so hard.
I trust Emily. I trust you.
For now, I
trust
trust
Dee.
Patrick.
I do too. I don't think Patrick's gonna do anything bad.
Me either.
So I said, you can keep teetering the line and then hope I win Power Veto and then we can talk about making a big move. I said, or we can just draw this some bitch.
Yeah. You guys, I feel like I literally live in here. Okay, so I was just told by Big Josh, I don't know their last names, Big Josh, that Noah wanted to backdoor me last time. But then Noah, which I trust Noah more, was like, bro, why would I want to do that to you? Like, literally. And he was like, because Josh didn't talk to me at all last round. And all of a sudden he's trying to tell me all these things to make close to me. Josh is the one lying to everyone. Josh is on James and Laura's side and is now trying to play back on our side. I honestly think Dee Dee needs to put up James and Josh.
Well, here's what I can tell you. For right now, we're good, but a big move is about to be played, and soon we're going to have to move fast.
Who's it going to be against? Is it against us two?
It depends. Well, right now, no. Right now, it's going to probably be against two insignificants. I know that she was thinking about you, but that's why she chose head of household instead of the power. But I think I can keep that away from happening enough. Well, maybe not me, because Dee Dee knows that at some point we're going to cross again because I put her up first. I still think that's happening. I just can't shake that paranoia. But I convinced Patrick and Cecile of that. It would be bad. So I think that I have them trying to convince Dee Dee to not put you up and put up insignificance. So that's the best I can do. And then now there could be a tiebreaker. So if it comes down to it, I could try to use that power.
Well, I'm not worried about this round. Honestly, I'm worried about next round. So think about that. Whatever big move that you're talking about, I would love to know what that is. But it's like,
I'd like to pick your mind.
Okay.
Why? Why are you telling Cecile that I wanted to put her on the block?
That's what you said. You said you wanted to put Cecile on the block, but you wouldn't because he made a promise not to do it.
But weren't you in the room screaming Cecile or Hans the whole time?
I said that Cecile or Hans would be your better bet.
So why are you telling people that?
Because it's not going to happen anymore. Because I tried to get the power away from you because they wanted to put you up because you wanted to saw all the vetoes. So I got the move to insignificance because they originally actually said the first thing they might do is James and Noah. And I said, no, yeah, I'm serious. Like we walked out, that was the first thing somebody said. You think they're gonna put James and Noah? I'm like, no, bad idea. Too much heat.
Look, I'm just looking for that next round with because this doesn't really matter.
No,
whoever is head of household next time.
Yeah,
that's the person that makes me nervous.
But I know I'm safe just because I'm still kind of in with Dee Dee. She's not trying to.
Yeah, right now I don't think she's.
But I got y'all off the chopping block. Okay. Y'all are not going up. Patrick and Cecile are probably talking to her right now, telling her that they need to put up like Naya and fucking.
Is there somebody we need to talk to? Like, you think this could be getting leaky? Because like I haven't talked to Cecile.
You could talk to. Try to convince Cecile.
I'll talk to Cecile.
Why would you tell people what we were thinking about doing? You should have just said, I don't know what they're doing.
Because I couldn't just say I don't know what they're doing because they know that I'm close with you and James, or they know I'm close with James, and I want to stay close with James, so it's kind of like I had to give them a little something that was true. I had to give them a little bit, but that.
I never even said let's do Cecile. I said if you're gonna use Cecile, I will use it.
Well, I didn't mean just do. I meant like James, like James thought about it, but I said y'all couldn't do it because he made the deal with Dee Dee, which is why I said it. The only reason I said it was because I knew that James said that he made the deal with Dee Dee not put Cecile up. So because of that shows that your side, because they don't think that just James made, like you think that they would think that just James made a deal alone with Dee Dee not put Cecile up. That's crazy. That could mean that James is working against you and Laura. No, they think and they know that you and Laura would support that to make a deal to not put up Cecile in response for protection, which is what I referenced when I talked to my group about not putting up you and James or Laura and putting up doing significance.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I know that could be a damning piece of evidence on most occasions, but because you all made that deal with her to not put Cecile up, that means that y'all at least agreed for the time being she's not a target, and that's all that she matters.
To be honest, it really wasn't even my idea to put Cecile up.
That was more James.
It wasn't even James. I'm not gonna throw somebody's name under the bus, but it's understood. I'm not gonna say it. But all
then you know what? Because you said that, I won't tell them that somebody else had an idea to put Cecile up. I'll just make sure that I tell them, look, Noah isn't gunning for Cecile. If that was.
I talked to Cecile. I told her that.
Okay, good.
Then, but it really wasn't me. I just walked in and I said,
I'm sorry,
Cecile.
But between that and our
I just don't like throwing people's names under the bus.
No, we're not trying to throw anybody under the bus, and I'm sorry that's how it looked for a second. But I'll revisit that with Cecile.
You don't even need to. Just go on.
James and several older people want Cecile out. I don't know why, because I like Cecile, and she was saying, like, you know, I don't know where your head is, but I really rooted for you when you were possibly about to get eliminated. And so I told her that I'm going to keep, like, that into consideration. But I also told James that I told James that I would vote for who he wants me to vote for. And, like, you see where the conflict is? Because I do. I'm supposed to be working with James, but Cecile helped me. So I'm conflicted now. And, like, I don't even know what to do. I'm still being a little quiet, but I've definitely conversed more with people, so I think that that has helped. I've been showing my personality and stuff. So I think I'm on people's good side. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. So are you trying to get Cecile out?
No.
Okay.
Does she think I am?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
But
I need to talk to her.
listen. I told her, because I was like, she was like, I heard that he's trying to get me out. Maybe she misheard something, because she
Yeah,
heard you.
I need to talk to her.
No,
Thank you.
I'm not done talking.
Sorry. It's just, that's a big deal. She thinks I'm going to get her out.
I told her, I said, she said, I really was rooting for you when you were about to get eliminated. She was like, so I'd really appreciate if you were, like, in a hot seat, that you wouldn't, like, vote for him. And, I mean, it's all irrelevant.
Me?
No, not vote for you, but, like, if you were to say, vote for Cecile.
Oh, no, I don't want
not
Cecile
to.
out.
And I was
Yeah,
like...
that's not true at all.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah,
I was
there's no quantity there.
Yeah, and I was...
Don't worry about it. Thank you for telling me. I had a... Not
I was
him,
going to be like,
that
she's going to have to be,
Yeah,
like,
I
an
just wanna-
exception.
I haven't talked to her recently. I need to talk to her.
You might need to talk to her.
Oh, definitely.
That you and Laura and Big Josh are very intent on getting me out.
That's 100% untrue.
How-
I kept you in the house last round.
Big Josh definitely wants me out. I know that for a fact.
Well, I don't know what he may or may not want. He's never told me that, but like 100%, I kept you in the game.
Okay.
There were 3 people that wanted me to kick you out, and I said no.
No, but I know that you've gone in and talked to Dee Dee and said a lot of people want you to put Cecile on the block, so maybe you should put Cecile on the block.
I didn't say that.
Then what did you say? I literally overheard you saying my name when you were in the room because I was waiting in line.
When I walked out, I've been trying to pitch a 4-person alliance with Dee Dee, and she said she wasn't sure who the 4th person would be. And I was like, what about Cecile?
There's
She's
no
like, I'm not
chance in
sure.
hell Ms. Dee Dee would say that. Ms. Dee Dee and I are in a very tight alliance, so I know that you're lying.
No, I'm definitely not.
James.
I'm 100% telling you the truth. Like 100%. I mean, I can pull people that were in that. Noah said put you up, kick you out.
No, I know for a fact Noah did not say that.
God.
James, I know that you're lying. So, like, I would honestly rather... I play a very honest game. Like, whenever we were at Jillian and Maddie, I went up to Jillian and I said, Jillian, I'm voting you out because I told Maddie I wasn't going to do it. I play an honest game and I don't appreciate being lied to. I know that later on in the game sometimes you have to do that, like white lies, but to be so blatantly lied to my face is disrespectful, frankly, because I've done nothing to you guys. Especially Big Josh. So if you want to get me out, just you could like literally say, I don't like you as a player, I think you're a threat, I want you out. I would respect that more.
I'm telling you 100%. Everything I've told you, I know this is hard for you to believe, and I know you don't believe me right now. Everything I've told you is true. No, 100%. Did Noah say that?
I know for a fact Noah's on my side.
I thought I was on your side. Honest to God, I'm not lying. I'm not.
Okay.
But I'm probably going up if they've lied to you this much.
No, because I don't think that you would go up because you have Laura on your side and she has veto power. So I think that you're safe because Laura has veto power and she would use it on you.
Noah agreed to that?
Huh?
Noah agreed with that?
That Noah does not want to put me up, yes. And then he never said he wants to put me up, yes.
That's all untrue. I promise you, you'd be home. You would be gone right now if it wasn't for me. Because I promised Dee Dee that if she would keep Laura safe, that I would keep you safe.
I know that. I know that you said that.
Oh, well, there's been no more developments than that. I haven't done anything else.
Whenever you this recent round, you went in there and you suggested putting me up because a lot of people want me out. A lot of people is you, Big Josh, and Laura.
I didn't say that. I told the last thing
That's
I heard.
a quote of what Miss Dee Dee said, and I heard you say my name.
last
And I
thing-
know that Miss Dee Dee wasn't questioning being alive with me because we're in a very close alliance already.
What I said is the last thing I said.
Okay.
Like trying to get a Final Four deal with the 4 of us, but I don't know why she would like. I don't know.
I don't
Like
know.
honest to God.
I don't know what she's gonna do. I genuinely don't know what she's gonna do. But
If she told you that, I'm in trouble. Because, like, that's a pretty bold lie.
Okay.
And,
Then maybe
like,
go talk to her about it. Because that's just what I'm hearing, honestly.
Thanks. I mean, just try to believe me.
Yeah,
I
sure.
promise to God, I'm telling you the 100% truth.
Apparently, I guess for some reason Dee Dee decided to make a big move and she lied about a lot of stuff I told her. And I haven't talked to her yet. But she said that I said a lot of crap I didn't say. Like, I didn't say any of it. And I assume I'm going up because I wouldn't lie like that about saying without putting them up.
Yeah, I know how you are. You would
like
you straight up.
I didn't
like,
say any of those
whenever
things.
Whenever it was round one, you told me that you didn't know, and that whenever you threw me
I
up, you're
told
like,
her,
dude,
I
I
don't know
didn't
who
know.
you're putting up. And I saved Cecile last round and she literally told Cecile that it was going to be me.
How do you know she told Cecile that?
Cecile told me that. You shouldn't be that close to the
She's
door
not.
anyway,
She's
but
not
yeah,
lying.
you
She's
say
just
that.
overreacting.
Okay. So you don't think Dee Dee's lying about me? God, I hope not.
I don't know if Dee Dee's lying about you because I don't know.
She knows what I said. So then, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was no...
So
As long as you spread, like, she knows what you said, then they'd be like, okay, why is Dee Dee lying?
I don't know,
You know what I mean?
if Dee Dee is lying, but I know for a fact that she is just overthinking it because I was there when she thought
Just
that.
win the veto.
I feel like Hans and Cecile are safe with James and Laura.
So that's what I want to talk to you about. How is your allegiance to James? What is your allegiance to?
I don't. You know, my thing is, and because if I felt strong, I would have picked power.
Right? No, I get it.
Because Laura and James are together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All I'm saying is I've heard like multiple times James is like putting people's names and like, he's like talking about people's names, you know, saying things. Then he like could have just said, oh, I remember the power from last time I played, but he like literally let me think that it was you.
Absolutely.
And I was like,
He did tell me that though.
I know he did, and I was gonna come talk to you anyway, but I was kind of just like, that's still like, we were trying to start stuff there, like that's like.
I was floored when he said no, I left it.
And I literally looked him in the face and I said, did Dee Dee tell you? And he looked at me and he went, and I was like, And I want
if
you
this
to
doesn't
know.
turn it, the next round will.
Yeah.
And I'm just
I told
worried.
this to Cecile, and I'm telling this to you. Y'all are not my targets. You know that I trust you 100%.
I trust you. If you would have been number 2 or number, I would have absolutely let you have HOH.
And I would have think to
trusted
you,
you
I was like
completely.
100%. Y'all are my target. I have someone in mind that I would get out if I was HOH. So like, you should know you're fine with me. I was in the room with Noah and Big Josh and James, and Noah was like, I genuinely don't want to use the veto because I just think it's going to start something we don't need to start right now. And then Cecile was like, well, I hear Noah wants to get me out. And I was like, so like...
No, Noah tried to protect her.
Yes. Right? Yeah. So, I don't know, and I know that, and I know that, like, the original group that, like, we had when we split, I know that I kind of went against that last round, but I knew
I completely get that.
I just knew Julian was going to stay.
I get that. I get that.
Me and Matt, I just felt like
that. It didn't matter, but I get why you did it.
okay, I just wanted you to, like, know
Yeah.
that that's, like...
But at first, when I did the numbers, I was like, wait.
Right, and that's why I kind of was
Yeah.
like, I need to tell, like, I was like, first I need to tell Dee Dee because, like, we need to be on the same page for everything, you know?
I completely trust you.
I know I did the same, 100%
Yeah.
same.
100% trust you.
But, like, do you have any ideas what you're thinking right now?
No,
Do you think you're going to do, like, a big player, or you're going to do, like...
This is why I feel like I can't.
Okay.
Because right now I'm trying to protect Cecile.
Right.
And protecting Cecile, if I make a big play,
Okay.
I really feel that.
Okay.
Because, just do the math. You know what I mean? And although I do trust our Josh, he's been talking to James a lot.
I know.
And I don't know how far that's going to go.
I don't trust James. I don't. I mean, I just don't.
Well, I don't trust him saying that.
Me neither.
there
I
was-
lost.
Josh, Big Josh, lied to our faces.
That's what I just told her. I said, I don't know how I'm, like...
But he has an eviction power. I would say put up James and Josh and just, honestly.
I say James 100%.
100% put up James. But Laura has a power. She
And it's
won't
veto.
tell anyone.
It's a veto power. Because she's the third option, so...
No, who else got a veto power?
No, I got the HOH, Josh got the eviction, and Laura has the veto.
Which means James has it.
Which means, yeah. That's why I'm like,
But at least we can get one of them out.
But Big Josh, I know, but Big Josh is trying to figure out what Laura has. Like, he's like trying to figure it out.
That's
No,
why
Big Josh is with Laura and James and them.
Yeah.
But Big Josh also feels like we're close. Like, he literally is like,
He's playing both sides completely.
He's playing both sides. I think, honestly, I really think that we have to flesh out that veto, but I don't know what it is yet. What if it can't be used this round? What if it can only be used this round? You know, I don't
okay,
know.
I'm willing.
What if you put her into Laura?
I'm willing to tell Laura my power to get her power. Like, is that something that y'all are okay with?
What is your power?
I would not.
No.
Don't.
No.
I vote no.
What is your power?
Because it will go straight.
It's an A2H power. It just controls
No,
A2H.
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
James already knows it. Remember?
Oh, we figured it out.
James already knows. And he let me think it was Dee Dee that told him. Can you believe that? He literally, I said, did Dee Dee tell you? She was the only one I told. And he literally, he went this, he went. And so I was I actually went up to Thomas and I was like, your mom told my secret. And then she ran up to me and was like, I did not tell him, like I didn't.
And I said, did you set the record straight? He said, no, I left it.
He said, I wanted to let it float or something.
Oh my god. What do we do?
I don't know.
Literally, what do we do?
So I feel like our hands are tied
Wait.
now.
Wait. Okay, wait, worst case scenario. Like, worst case scenario, okay? Say we get James on there somehow. Say Laura uses the veto somehow and gets, say you on the block, just somehow. I have no idea if any of this could be true.
Yeah.
We would obviously rally our teams to keep you.
Yeah.
I would use my power, create you as head of household for next round. And then we're set. As long as you would say that I'm safe for the following round.
Obviously, 100%.
I would do it. I would 100%
I would put myself
do
on the
it.
block if that's what that means.
No, I mean,
that genuinely, if that's something that like we need to do.
Same. I'm 100% willing to use it on you. Easily. Because my power is if one person.
I'll come in here and spill some more gossip that I just said.
Yeah. If whoever doesn't go home is HOH for the next round.
So just get in front of Josh.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. I was like, hey, I got a question for you. Why are you like telling people that I'm gunning for steal? He said, well, you walked in the room and when everybody was talking about the steal, you didn't say anything. I was like, Josh.
No, he specifically said that you said.
When I told him.
And I was in the room when it was us two, James and Big Josh, and he literally was like, so are we used, like he was like, you should use the veto, we want to use it on Hans.
And all I said
and he was like, I'm
using
not comfortable doing that at all.
Thank you, now we have one source.
I was here. I was literally here
Josh goes,
in this room.
well, I guess you're right, I'm sorry, the conversation was just cut short.
My gut is I don't trust Josh.
No.
You shouldn't.
0%.
I don't trust James more.
Do I put two softies?
Backdoor someone.
But the problem is
We just don't know.
You
He's
gotta
going to
hope
be
who
down
gets
here
drawn.
for taking it off.
we just gotta hope that one of us gets drawn up there to win it.
I mean, we have a.
But then again, no, because you got the nominees playing.
I get to play.
Yeah, you get to play in the nominees, and the nominees will play.
And then whoever your nominee is,
Just hope it's not
if
Josh.
you,
Just don't put up Josh, and let's just hope he doesn't get it.
if it's Josh, he might put me. Like if he gets to pick, he might put me in for a veto. Like he is like me and him are like close.
Or do we put both of them up and guarantee one goes home?
No, but that's the thing. They all have powers, kind of, because
God
Laura has a power.
Do we know his power?
Laura would get that.
But what is it?
She had Laura's veto because I have
Laura
HOH.
would use it on Josh. I promise you.
She would use it on James. She would James.
Right.
James is
On
me.
me.
I told her. I said you heard that part.
If I could pick for the veto, I'm not using it unless one of y'all are.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to win that bitch.
Same. Going forward.
We have it back.
Yeah.
I will be fully exposed next round.
Not really.
I would.
You know, we do have so many people that are out.
Us three, Patrick, Josh P
Patrick
would
said.
put you up.
Patrick, are we positive?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
He's so
Yeah.
gung ho about you, fully.
The only person that
He
could win would be
was
Laura.
Never sang
one
gung ho in my
first
entire
round.
life.
He's like, do not vote Dee. Like, we want her in our corner.
My gut is to put two softies and backdoor Josh. But I'm taking a risk of us not winning.
So here's what I think.
Because I don't, he has that eviction, but unless he's lying, he told me he couldn't use it till later. And he told me that last round that he could not use it till later.
Who
I
are
forgot
the, you said soft players. Who are your soft players?
Jillian,
That
Naya.
would be Naya, Jillian, and Josh P.
Yeah.
And Naya, I went up to Naya and I said like what they told me to say. Hey, I rooted for you're here because I literally
No,
saved her ass.
absolutely.
And she says, yeah. And she said, I'll take that into consideration. And that's what y'all were talking about.
Yeah.
Josh P was trying to protect me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like he's solid.
I think Josh P should be like if like worst case scenario because like he will do what we do.
Yeah, I
he'll
agree.
follow us
Oh, he'll
for sure.
So I'm thinking more Naya and Jillian.
Neither of them will win.
And
either.
honestly,
So then it's up to you, and hopefully you pick the other 2 people picked or 3 people picked or not.
I wouldn't even mind using my power on Josh P if he were to be on the block because he would keep us safe. I would.
Do you really trust him enough to
I
use your
trust
power?
him.
I trust him too.
I trust. If we were to go to him and be like,
Is this the last round to use power?
no,
Okay.
I'm just saying, like if
If it
this
would
is-
work out.
if that's gonna help keep us here, then like I'll use it.
I feel like backdooring is the best that we have.
That's the best that we
And
have.
if someone wins veto, then
Then we just act like, but we just also act like everything's fine.
I would backdoor so fast.
It feels like she's been talking to Cecile and Emily for a solid
Well,
15 minutes.
here's the deal.
What's the deal?
When she found out that they thought about putting up Cecile for a second, that Noah was thinking about that, they thought that like Noah was really gunning for Cecile. And I had to tell him, no, that wasn't it. It sounded more like James's idea or something, but then he made that deal with DD, so like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right now I'm worried that they might have a little bit of misconception about that, but we'll go in there and talk to her and I'll tell her what I just talked about James.
100.
And then she'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I had one question about you. This is a little private. It was just about something that I thought I heard you talk about to Maddie before she got off the block, and I just kind of wanted to know if like it factored in your long-term strategy. Would you mind if we just, if I just like,
That's like,
this is a really
that's a lot.
I know.
Yeah, you heard a lot, so
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm probably
Insignificant.
I'm beyond.
I have exited the chat. You good?
Yeah.
That's not at all.
What the fuck is wrong? That was the stupidest thing. Why do you have to be like that? Why can't you just say, can we talk alone? America knows that.
Hey, can I talk to y'all?
Oh, right in there. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, just one second. Just one second.
Laura's power is that she can, yeah, you're welcome. Laura's power is that she can force an extra round of veto. So what happens is, like, 2 are nominated, power veto is played, somebody gets the power veto. They use it or don't use it, and then after that, before the eviction, Laura can make another power veto happen.
You're so good.
Did you get the power from Laura? Did she tell you what it was?
Yeah.
You're lying.
No, I just told Patrick.
What is it?
She can force another power veto. So,
Wait, what?
so 2 are put up, power veto is played, power veto is used or not used, Laura can make another power veto happen right there. So you could replace your whole block.
That is a messy one.
Yeah. Okay, are they against me right now? Because I know that Noah told Cecile some stuff that might have shaken the waters. How are they?
What do you mean?
Dee and Cecile.
I don't
Like
know.
what happened in that really long? Because you, like,
Oh.
you, me, and Patrick are still thick and thin.
Right.
Like we're good. We're still going to the end as far as we can. So what are they?
I don't know where her head's at, and that's kind of freaking me out. Okay, I'm gonna
Okay, as long as she doesn't think that I'm like trying to engineer something, I'm good. We can survive one round. We just next round we need to make sure that somebody who wins house head of
We
house.
have to go hard.
Yeah.
Because if this one doesn't change everything next round.
And what did your power do again?
The household thing, remember?
You're right. Somebody gets evicted, the person next to them. Right, okay.
I'm considering using my power this week. 100%.
Think, who's going up? Do you know who's going
I
up?
have no idea.
Okay, then we'll have to wait.
Well,
But-
yeah, we'll have to wait.
But if we could piggyback your power over
hers,
off of Laura's,
absolutely.
that could,
To kind of cancel it
because
out.
Laura could like let's say James goes up or something, and like she plays a power veto, and then somebody wins it, and they take whoever's next to James off, and somebody puts me up. Then the person next to me, we could get the votes to get them evicted, and then you could play the head of household thing, and I get head of household, and then we might be able.
Okay, that makes sense.
Then we could maybe put Cecile and Dee up at some point, or maybe Cecile and Hans. Or, who knows? That's a long-term play with anything.
No, yeah,
But
yeah, that's right.
right now, it looks like between Patrick and Leon, it looks like we're going to be going against Dee and Cecile, and Hans maybe. For the end, it looks like we're about to start cutting down James's team, unless all of a sudden it flips really crazy. But it depends on who she nominates. She might put up Laura, which Laura's power isn't that crazy, and did just lie. Well, I did just lie to them about my power. So we'll see how that works. But for right now, we're just kind of waiting to see who Dee Dee puts up. Then we'll see how it goes. It won't be me. It's too insignificant. We played off one more round, then we really got to make sure that somebody we want to win the power veto wins the power of veto.
I'm in a pickle. I'm in a little bind. I just don't know who. You're so close. I just don't know who I really should trust, because people are going behind people's back and they're talking lots of shit about a lot. I mean, stuff about a lot of people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine. And that's like, I mean, luckily the shit that is being talked is not about me. But I'm about to have to burn some bridges, and I don't know whose bridges I'm gonna burn, and it's gonna be so bad. And I need to win this HOH, because if I don't, I'm gonna be in trouble. But if I do, I'm gonna be in even more trouble. So if I might just use my power this round, so I guarantee who the head of household is. So I wouldn't have to make any big decisions. It could just be all them, as long as it's not me. I know all the powers and who have them, and I have to tell someone. I don't know who I have to tell. I don't know who I can actually trust. I don't know who my actual real final two is. Honestly, I don't. This game is harder than it looks. I have to tell Dee Dee about Laura's power, because James needs to go. He needs to go.
Where are you at? You know, I voted to keep you just now. I did not vote you out, you know, because I felt like we had our side and our connection.
Trying is like really hard for me to trust anyone, you know what I mean?
Well, and I'm starting to see that people that I was trusting maybe not be trustworthy, you know.
Well, James, I feel like, you know, he put me up with the chopping block, so I don't have a loyalty to him at all. Nothing against him. I told him if he kept me safe, like I would do the same for him, but he didn't. So, but if you could keep me safe, I would definitely remember that and like not betray you.
Just if, I'm not saying I'm putting you, but if I put you, you're not my target. Yeah. You're not, I don't my target. Okay.
But are you after anyone? I feel like you're not.
I am. I'm just not willing to say who, you know.
I can understand that.
Yeah. But it's not.
Can we make sure this,
Yeah. So a lot has happened. What I've heard is that Noah's mad at Josh, like Big Josh, for saying like lies and stuff. He's telling a lot of people things. Josh has a target on his back, as far as I'm concerned.
Josh has a target on his back.
For sure.
It's me. I need to talk to you. I gotta talk to you.
We haven't talked in so long.
It
feels like forever.
We had our first like
one-on-one.
Yeah, so like me and him just had to talk about this past round. And we're all on board with us three and Noah.
Oh, beautiful.
And the best part is, it's so because
no one knows.
No one is. I literally just talked to you for the first time.
I was talking to Cecile and Dee Dee, which I think we can trust. I really do.
I'm
not gonna lie. I was iffy about Cecile in the beginning. I really was. But I really do feel like we can trust her.
If you think I can trust her, I trust you.
No,
which means
because
James and Laura are the other.
No, they're out. We are going for James. Like I'm going full force for James.
I'm fine with that.
Who's up against James then?
She said she's playing. She wants to. I think she's gonna do 2, like small players, and then from there.
So like Naya and Jillian.
Literally that. She was saying, she was like, maybe Josh, and I was like,
no.
I literally, she scratched her name
we
out.
don't
You were
want-
off.
we
off
don't
the
want you.
radar. You were literally, I was like, very nonchalant, but it was like, no. And it was me and Noah in the room, and we were like, no. And she was like, okay, I trust you. So I think right now it's us 3. It's us 3 plus Dee Dee, Cecile, and Noah.
I'm down.
I think that 6 is so freaking strong.
It is.
That's 6.
But we have to be careful because they really like Hans and they really want to work with Hans. And if Hans wins power, he has. No one's in there. If Hans wins power, he has no allegiance to us.
We have to be friends after this, okay?
Honestly, that's the dream.
I'm being honest.
I
Pretty
told
sure,
Josh.
pretty sure.
Okay, literally. Okay,
I
so.
think I'm in love with you.
Stop, babe. It's too early. Was that our first I love you?
That's our first I love you.
There was a girl.
They were just last round because Cecile thought that Noah was really gunning for her and stuff, and that was kind of like a bit of a misunderstanding apparently. I'll tell you something. Noah said that somebody else really wanted Cecile to go. Apparently it wasn't Noah, because I know he made that deal with you to keep Cecile off for a round.
Yeah, I wanted Cecile not to go home.
Right, yeah.
Which is why I'm sitting right here.
I don't know, geez, like, come on, I mean this is what we got going here. But
Cecile thinks that Laura doesn't like her, or doesn't.
I think it was Laura that wanted to put her up. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think because Noah said I'm not gonna name names because I don't want to throw anybody directly under the bus. But I think Laura wanted Cecile to go up.
Laura has a veto power.
You have the eviction power?
Yeah.
Josh P told me that people, like, if there was a veto used, that it was going to be me.
What?
But then,
Wait, what does that mean?
like, if on the last round, if the veto was going to be used, that I needed to be worried. Now, that's what he told me.
I heard your name was in.
I don't know what Josh.
But this is my thing though. Is so whenever I won, I picked HOH because of that.
Yeah, because Laura won. Yeah.
Right, because he told me that, and so in the back of my mind, I'm thinking. But then he came here and he said, I think there was a misunderstanding that maybe no one actually said your name. But now, so I'm like, are you trying to help me?
I don't think Josh knows what he's talking. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Josh knows what he's talking about. I think because Josh was trying to go talk to me, and he asked me where your head's at, and obviously I didn't know where your head's at because I haven't talked to you. That phrase, "Where's your head at?" God, that's the most repeated.
I know.
I don't think it's time to put up James or Noah. I think that if you want to put up Laura, I don't think it would exactly backfire. Because I'm pretty certain that the person who wanted to put up Cecile was Laura. Because Noah said that he was thinking about it, which I thought meant that it was him who wanted to put her up. But then I heard the thing from James about not putting up Cecile because of the deal he made with you. But I know that James wouldn't just make that deal above his team's head. Mm-hmm. So I know that the rest of his team probably, they didn't tell me, but they probably agreed with him in terms of making that deal with you for a round. Probably because they want to keep their hands from being dirty.
Well, and I told him that I felt that because he didn't go for Cecile, so I felt that my debt was paid. But he took that to mean that I had no, like, I'm on my own, and I'm like,
well,
is that you're coming to me?
Look, I'm still working James a bit as an angle, but like he was making it pretty clear that he was only giving her protection for one round. Now he didn't say after that targeting the shit out of Cecile. In fact, I think that's how it came across, but I think that that's the exact opposite of what he really wanted to believe. I think there was just one person, and I think it's Laura, because Josh or Nia doesn't have the guts to go after Laura, and why would Jillian? And we're not. We're all still pretty much on the same page. We're on this side of the house.
I don't trust him. Okay, I think
He just threw 3 balls.
I think he wants you to put up Laura to force your hand and make her mad at you, so she saves herself.
I'm not doing that.
I think.
Jillian knows I might put her up, and I need her to win veto. I need one of us to win veto.
Yeah.
I don't trust him. I just need to know if I backdoor him, whoever he's aligned with, that y'all fight for me next round, because I can't win HOH next round. And I trust you. I know you win.
I can convince Cecile and Patrick, I think, because
I feel Cecile.
Cecile.
I'm right here because of Cecile. Because if I wasn't worried about Cecile, I would have that power.
Who are we gonna nominate?
Right now I'm thinking Jillian and Nia.
And then we'll get Nia or Jillian.
I'll be competing. They'll compete, and I'm hoping that you know.
If I can get something physical, that's not strength or just running.
No idea.
Yeah. Hey, little old me. Have you heard me say her name one time?
Never, not one time.
Thank you.
He is not gunning for you. His name, of all the conversations I've had, what I remember, your name has never come out of his mouth as a target.
Yes, I know it's Big Josh, and James said, I will 100% swear to you on the name of God. They're lying and Noah's trying to get you out. And I looked at James and I said, I do not believe it. Literally, she was there. I literally said, I was like, James, I'm so sorry.
I didn't think Josh and James got close.
What?
My question is, why did they come after me for no reason?
Wait.
I think they think
I think I missed something. What about James?
James told her that I was
They're
going for it.
saying
Big Josh and James was trying to convince me that Noah was trying to get me out.
And I was saying that I think James and Josh are closer than we initially thought.
But
But also,
Josh said to put James and Noah on the block. Big Josh said that.
Josh is the snake. I'm telling y'all, he's the one running to this person and saying that, and running to the other person. And like,
but we just don't know what to.
He just
we don't know
came
what to
up.
do because he has an eviction power.
yeah. Oh, fuck, I forgot about the power.
Fully has an eviction power.
He just came up there.
And I told
and
James he's not going to be put up because you have veto and you would use it on him. The veto power, we know that already. So James was like, I'm freaking out like da da da. And I was like, I really think you're good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Josh just came up there and told me and James that Dee Dee was thinking about putting me up.
Fully not.
And then I walked up there, and then he said it was me and Jane.
And he talked her out of putting
See,
me
he's
up.
telling everybody.
So you were probably in that conversation. Was Dee Dee thinking about putting me up?
Literally no, not once. She's never once said
He's telling everybody they're going.
Didn't
y'all do that little thing before y'all went over there to do it? I was like, that just makes you look so disloyal. Like, if you're gonna tell someone you're gonna save them, like, even if you're trying to save everyone's skin in case you lose, like, you still gotta follow through with that. Like, you're gonna look like such a terrible game player if you like, so I don't know. I don't think they would have the power.
You three are on the same boat as me, thinking Josh is a problem and he's a target. I will share some information with you three.
Yes.
He wanted to know what my power was, so he told me what his power was. His thing is he can choose who breaks a tie if the vote comes down to that.
I need to talk to Steve right now. Thank you. But I
want to go talk to Miss Dee Dee. Y'all keep talking. I didn't get to talk to her at all. I just want to go.
There won't be a tie.
No.
Okay. We can literally.
Cecile, because there won't be a tie.
Wait,
I haven't gotten to talk to her, and I was actually waiting in line.
For sure.
Yeah, you can go
okay,
first.
if you share that information.
Cecile, why don't you go in there with her?
That it's been like everything and trying to.
So Dee Dee didn't say I didn't say any of those. I assume you were lying about me too. Like,
Why would I?
I don't know, man. It's
Nobody's
like,
lying but Josh. He's literally that good of a liar. He's spinning everybody's
honestly
head.
terrifying because he looks you in the eyes and lies to you.
well, I'll let you know. I was telling you 100% the truth.
Well,
after Josh, I was like,
we figured out what his power is.
yeah.
He can break a tie.
That's what he told me.
But if we put him, you can't. There's no tie. He's gonna get unanimously out.
Okay, so you don't think I was trying to kick you out, right?
No.
I do think that like low key maybe, but I don't think that you're that intense about it.
I
saved you in the house.
Yeah, he really wasn't trying to.
Yeah, I really think that.
No, me and Emily were. There was no Cecile.
I was
Josh was the one screaming Cecile in the room.
Josh was definitely saying that, but I'm gonna tell you, like, if it wouldn't have been me in there, I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but like, I definitely wasn't trying to get you out. I'm never trying to get you out.
Okay, I believe that it wasn't.
There was a different person I was trying to get out, and like, he's not sitting here, and I didn't even really care to get him out, but I just was like scared.
Miss Dee Dee said that you went in there and you said something about if you don't get me out that round, like I'm safe for one round, is what you told Miss Dee Dee. Is that I'm literally safe for one round because a lot of people want me out. That round has been gone.
That's what they were saying. They were saying that you were putting all that emphasis.
Hey, did Josh upstairs? Did Josh
This is something I
upstairs
wouldn't like to say, but I'll say it anyway. I went to her and said, I want me and Laura to be safe for one round. Who do you need to be safe? When I was head of household, and she said you, and I'm like, there's no way that she's going out. You can ask her. I said
And
exact words.
when we were upstairs, did Josh not say that they were going to put me and you up, and he talked them out of putting me and you up?
Yes, but I knew that wasn't true. Like, I didn't. I know he didn't say
he's
it.
the one who said the way you said.
But yeah, that was 100% what I said.
Yeah.
And then what I said that I was saying to her, and you can ask her those exact same. I said the exact word, and she didn't say no to it either. She said, "I'm going to have to see." So it's not that I said she was against you. I
Dee Dee is definitely.
So his power's not even that powerful. The event of a tie.
I know. I was just
there's no
really
tie.
scared there because like I felt like if you
I
really
feel like
heard
that-
that from Dee Dee, it was like, oh my god, because if she was like making crap up about
No,
me, and
he's
you were in the room,
making crap
and
up.
if you were making crap up about me, it's like, well, my gameplay shot to hell anyway. So
No,
like, I'm
I was.
fine.
It's
I'm
all
fine.
Josh.
Okay.
Okay,
Dee Dee
we're
was-
good.
Who is he loyal to though? Like I feel like he might have like.
He's loyal to everybody and
Oh,
nobody.
no,
At the
but I
same
feel like he
time.
might have like.
I have nothing,
Is
no
he-
alliance with him. I've just been talking to him.
He might be close.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Cecile took me around the back and said that I've been lying to her, that I was trying to kick her out, that I was going to kick Dee Dee out, and that I lied about everything.
She told me that you told her that I wanted to kick her out, and I was like,
I didn't say that. 100%.
I think it's Josh. No, the day I was in there and
No, I haven't even talked to her like a round and a half until that little montage when it was like,
yeah, well, she told me right there. That's when you said that I'm gunning for her. And I was like, no,
I didn't say that.
And I know you didn't because I trust you. And so no, I was in there, and she was like, well, is James going? I said, no, James is not coming after you. I said, the only person, literally, Josh is telling everybody everything, dude.
You need to tell Dee Dee what Josh's powers where she knows it's not that powerful and we can get it.
It's not. What power is he using, right?
Yeah, literally. And he's terrifyingly good at it. Like
if you're gonna use your powers, maybe you should do a better job at it. Because right now, you suck.
Everyone knows.
Cecile called me and said that she knew that I was trying to kick her out, and that she knew for a fact that, and that Dee Dee knew that I'd been lying the whole time, and that Noah was in the room and he agreed with all of it. So then I freaked out and like started trying to get votes because like, well, I need to get my votes, and then now Cecile's saying that's not true, that it was Big Josh.
Josh is painting a whole picture of you and what's going on, but it's not. He's made up a complete lie, basically.
That's why I didn't really care what anything was being said, because to me, she said 100% we were safe, like guaranteed, because me keeping her and Cecile safe last round, and that was it. That's all I had to say to anybody. So I really don't know. That's all I got. But go in and make sure.
I just wanted to make sure you cleared your name, because I don't want them to think that.
Well, I don't know if I have or haven't. It's what Dee Dee thinks. So definitely like.
Yeah, I mean.
I think I have. They all say I have.
The word was that you were targeting Cecile.
I wish to God more people would be in that room.
You and I just had a conversation saying we would rather work with Cecile and Dee Dee than Josh.
And you weren't in there. You weren't in there. It was me, Emily, Big Josh, Noah, and I think that was it when everything went down. And apparently the other three were in there. That's why I was scared, because if Noah's lying about me, then I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Like he could really screw it up for both of us. But like I don't.
It's not him. It's Josh that's telling the lies. It's not Noah.
Well, let's kick his ass out.
Okay.
That's mine.
There is so much crap going on, and I need you to know, before that HOH, when we all looked at each other and said, if I win this, you're safe, if I win this, you're safe, I meant it 100%.
And let me tell you why I picked HOH. Because I didn't know if that would extend to Cecile. And I felt that Cecile was in danger. And I wanted to protect her.
Okay.
Because she protected me.
Trust me, I don't blame you for picking HOH, because I would have done the same thing, even though I trust you. I mean, who doesn't trust you?
But right. So because you want to protect James, and you want exactly,
Right. That James told me a few rounds back that you were open to keeping me safe because he's open to keeping Cecile safe. That was 100% true. James and I's private conversations have always aligned with that. Never, we just had a conversation, the two of us, and I said, look, there's kind of division going on. I would rather go with Dee Dee and Cecile because Josh is on the other side, kind of trying to lead some things, and he's making up lies. He just came upstairs to me and James and told us that you threw out my name as a possible nominee, and he kind of steered the conversation away from that. So you see how he's
Hans was right here.
Yeah. So
and so I was like, well, she has a veto, and I don't think I'm going to do that, but I would not do that.
Okay, I want you to know you're safe with me. If I had won it, you weren't even on my radar, because Josh has been on my radar for several rounds at this point.
No, that is what my hope is to put up two softies.
And if things don't go our way, I am willing to use that veto power because I can add an extra round.
Really?
Okay. So if it doesn't go our way, we can try again because he's got to go.
He's got to go. He has lines in everyone.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure we're good.
Look.
Okay. And look, going forward, if I win, if James wins, you and Cecile are good. I haven't talked much game with y'all per se, but you're good in my book. Trust me. So I just cleared everything up with Dee Dee. I told her we were never gunning for her or Cecile. She told me that the reason she chose the HOH was that she wasn't sure if Cecile was safe with us because of things she had heard. And I told her that is complete garbage. We were never gunning for you and Cecile. In fact, I would rather work with y'all than with the other side. Because this is what's going on. Josh just came out there and told me that you threw my name out there. And
fucking hell. We gotta get that guy out.
And he steered the conversation like away from that. And she said to me, no, Josh threw your name out there wanting me to put you up. So that's his game. He's going and saying, put Laura up, and then coming up here and saying, oh, Dee Dee said she might put you up, but I steered her away from it. So I told her, and she's like, oh, screw that, we have to get him out. So everybody's on the same, everybody's figured out Josh's game. Josh is a snake and a liar, and everybody wants him out. So she's putting up 2 weaklings on the block, and we're gonna try to backdoor him.
Okay. I felt like we were on top of the world. Literally nothing happened, and then we're in the fucking bottom, and it's like
We're not though.
Well, we would have been if Cecile kept believing that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's cleared up.
Do you know what Laura's power is? Yes. Okay, I was about to tell you I know it.
Did she tell me? She just told you?
Did she also tell you what Josh's power was?
Josh told her that I threw out her name.
So wait.
Josh sat right here and threw out her name.
So we figured it
And I
out.
was like,
So we figured out that Josh, me and Cecile figured out that Josh was lying the whole time.
Wait. Josh told me his power.
If it's tied, he can pick who. Like if the votes are tied.
No, he takes 2 votes away. That's what it is. He takes 2 votes away. Okay.
Doesn't matter. The whole house wants to vote him out. It would be unanimous anyway. Okay, so we're good.
And I don't think he can use it yet.
Yeah, he can.
Oh, he can't say he lied to me.
He's lying there. He knows until final 6.
He lied. I found this shit.
Obviously, just put him on the block unless you start eating. So there's a lot that's been happening. And I want to gauge your thoughts because I know where I'm at. What are you thinking right now for knobs? You don't have to like just outright tell me, but like where do you like, are you willing to like go for it all, or are you trying to like still keep this backdoor? Trying to backdoor. I think that's smarter. I don't think you should get, because if you put 2 strong players up, one of them's coming down, coming after
Well, and because I don't want the backdoor to be able to play veto.
That is true. That is true, because we still have a lot of people. So there's a very high chance you don't get people playing veto. And I'm saying like James or Josh.
Oh, Josh.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, he just sat right there and suggested to me to put Laura on the block, to put Hans on the block, then he left here and went and told Laura that I put her name, that I said her name. Like, absolutely.
He's playing so bad, man, so bad.
He also told me he has the eviction, and he told me he couldn't use it yet. Well, Emily found it on the floor, and he can use it till final 6. So he can use it now, so he lied to me. And he sat here and said 5 different names.
I don't know why he's doing that, because
I was for he had my support until this round.
I think what's happening is he was eventually, because I've talked to him like about like endgame, because like he's got to be thinking about endgame, and I think he was thinking about defecting to the other side for the end of the game. Trust me.
And you are good. We are good.
I'm so straight with you. I have a good relationship with Hans, Cecile, and you, and I know that those are your tight 3, and I'm even cool with Noah. I don't know if you were really cool with Emily. I love Emily. Like as a person, so I'm good with.
I didn't know because a couple of times like she voted against the house.
The votes have been weird.
But she came and told me why, because she hadn't made a promise to Maddie, and she didn't. And I get it.
That's more honorable than like being.
It didn't make a difference.
Alright everyone, it is time for yet another nomination ceremony. Didi, you have won the head of household. As a result, you must name 2 players for eviction. Go at it.
Oh, I did not want to be here, but I felt like I needed to be here. I feel like very soon it's going to become an all-out brawl. So please I don't want anyone to take this personally about who I'm about to nominate. I have my reasons, and they're softer than hard reasons, and it's because both people I'm nominating have been on the block before. And so I feel like I am not drawing the first the line in the sand. So I am so sorry, Jillian, and I am so sorry, Naya.
All right, Jillian and Naya, you have been nominated for eviction. Please hit the nomination chairs.